Hello, good morning. Welcome back again. Lesson number 5, arithmetic progression. The last exercise, optionals. Optional exercise. So, first question, read all of you. All of you keep a textbook also along with you. First question, which term of the AP 121, 117, 113, etc. is its first negative term? That is your question. This is an AP and which term is first negative term? So which term is first negative term? Asking, we are not knowing which term is the first negative term. So we will suppose that let n be the first negative term. Negative term means that that term will be less than 0. Less than 0 means negative. Okay. So here we suppose that let n be the first negative term and so that let n less than 0. So here an, in an we knowing the formula. What is the formula for an? A plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. So here you knowing the value of a and you are knowing the value of d. We can find out it. So what is the value of a? 121. And what is the value of d? A2 minus a1. The value of d is a2 minus a1. Okay, what is a2? 117 minus 121. So that the value of d, how much got? Minus 4. Okay. Now apply the formula of an. The formula of an is a plus n minus 1 into d. That is less than 0. The value of a apply here. The value of a is 121 plus n minus 1 into the value of d is minus 4, less than 0. Okay, now you open it. Open the bracket. 121 minus 4 into n minus 4n and this term plus 4 is less than 0. Okay, 121 plus 4, 125 minus 4n less than 0. That is 125. This minus 4n going that side plus 4n. Okay, 125 is less than 4n. 125 is less than 4n, then which is greater? 4n is greater than 125. 4n is greater. So I reversed and written 4n is greater than 125. Therefore, what you can say, n is greater than 125 by 4. Only calculations are here. Okay. So the value of 125 by 4 is equal to how much coming? 31.25. So the first negative term you are taken as a n, so that you got n is greater than 31.25. The meaning is that any number which is greater than 31.25. So which is the integer greater than 31.25 which will come? So if you are taking 31st term, a 31 taking, it will be positive. Okay. So first negative term is your question. So first negative term means you are taken, let n is less than 0 taken. So that you calculated n got. So n what you got? 31.25 got. So what is the next integer term greater than this number? The integer term greater than this number is 32. So that the first negative term will be 32. Therefore, the first negative term is the 32th term. If you want to calculate, you can calculate and see A32. A32 calculating, you can see A32, you will get the negative term. Okay, clear? So this type of sums are all. It is an important sum also. Okay, calculating by the same method only. Okay, we will move to the next sum. Question number second, read. The sum of third and seventh term of an AP is 6. Sum of third term means A3, seventh term means A7. Their sum is given as 6. So here verbal given, I made an equation. That means only the difference. A3 plus A7, how much got? 6. And next sentence read, and their product is 8. Their product means these two terms, product is 8 got. That is A3 into A7, how much got? 8. Find the sum of first 16 terms of the AP. find the sum of 16 terms of the AP means you want to find out the value of S16. Sum of its first 16 terms. Okay, for finding out the sum of the first 16 terms, you need A and D. N already given here 16. Okay. Now go through the sums. A3, the value of A3, short formula apply, A plus 2D. The value of A7, short formula apply here, A plus 6D. So what you got? Their sum you got as 6. Clear? So now A plus A 2A, 2D plus 6D 8D is equal to 6. Here throughout the equation you can see 2 common. So divide throughout by 2. So what you are getting? A plus 4D is equal to 3. Okay. From this A plus 4D is equal to 3, I found out the value of A. A is equal to 3 minus 4D. You can find out D also. While D finding out now, fraction will come. That is why I found out A. A is equal to what you are getting? A is equal to 3 minus 4D. That we are taken as equation number 1. Okay. Now what is the second condition? What is given? Read the question again. The product of these two terms. Second condition is given that the product of these two terms is 8. So A3 means what will come? A plus 2D. And A7 means A plus 6D. Their product is given how much? 8. So what is the value of A? The value of A already we written here, 3 minus 4D. In the place of A, you give 3 minus 4D. Otherwise, what will happen if you are opening the bracket opening now, both you will get two variables A and D. So A and D getting how quadratic equation forming? So that we converted either A you convert or D you convert. A is easy for converting. So in the place of A, what I written? 3 minus 4D. So in the place of wherever A is there you apply 3 minus 4D. Applied here also 3 minus 4D apply and calculate. Now you can see throughout you got an equation containing only one variable now. Which is that variable? D. Okay. So 3 minus 4D plus 2D, how much will come? Minus 2D. That is 3 minus 2D. Here what you got? Minus 4D plus 6D plus 2D. So you got now a 3 minus 2D into 3 plus 2D is equal to 8. Okay. So which format? A plus B into A minus B format got now. Okay. So A minus B into A plus B form. So what you will get? A square minus B square. So what is A square? A square means 3 square. I written 9 minus 2D the whole square I written as 4D square is equal to 8. Now what is our aim? You got only one variable here. So find out the value of D. So minus 4D I shifted here. This 8 taken this side. So 9 minus 8 is equal to 4D square. So 9 minus 8 how much? 1. 4D square is equal to 1. So what you got? D square? D square is equal to 1 by 4. This 4 divided here. So here D is equal to plus or minus 1 by 2. Okay. Here you do correction. Okay. So D square is equal to how much coming? 1 by 4. So what is the correction here coming? D is equal to plus or minus 1 by 2. Note 2. Plus or minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now move to the next question. So if D 1 by 2 coming, you find out the value of A, because D plus or minus 1 by 2 possible to come. I told you D can be 0 possible, D can be plus possible, D can be negative also possible. So D plus or minus 1 by 2, D plus 1 by 2 also possible, D minus 1 by 2 also possible. If D is equal to 1 by 2, you find out the value of A. What's the value of A? Apply here in the formula. 3 minus 4D. So 3 minus 4 into D. How much coming? 1 by 2. This up and down cancel. So what you are getting? 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. How much got? 1. You got the value of A as 1. Now here very clearly you knowing the value of A and D both. A and D both knowing, we can able to find out Sn. What is the formula for Sn? n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Clear now, students? Okay. How many terms sum you want to find out? 16 terms. So what is 16 terms? The formula S16. So formula apply in the place of n, 16 by 2. Okay, here 2 into the value, what's the value of a? 1 plus n minus 1 means 16 minus 1, 15. D, what is the value of d? 1 by 2. Okay, that is equal to, now you see here 16 by 2 is equal to 8. 2 plus 15 by 2, directly calculations. Okay, d into, now 2 here LCM take 4, here 15. So how much will come? 19 by 2. So 19 by 2 and this 2 and this 8 will cancel. 19 into 4. 19 into 4 how much got? 76. Therefore if d is equal to 1 by 2, see here, if d is equal to 1 by 2, you got the sum of 16 terms. What is the sum of 16 terms? 76. Okay. And similarly, you find out the value of a, d is equal to minus 1 by 2. D minus 1 by 2, apply here. 3 minus 4d. 4 into, what's the value of d? Minus 1 by 2. And up and down 2 to cancel now. So here this minus and this minus will become plus. Okay. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Okay, you here also you got now a got, d got. So you can find out the value of Sn. S16 is equal to 16 by 2 into 2a. See here 2 into the value of a is 5 plus n minus 1, 15, 16 minus 1, 15 into minus 1 by 2. Okay, following now. One time not understanding, again you see the video so that you will get a clear idea. 8 into 2 into 5, 10, 10 minus 15 by 2. So LCM take here. Okay. So what you got here? 8 into 5 by 2. 8 by 8 and 2 cancel. What will get? 4. 4 into 5 how much got? 20. Therefore you got the sum of 16 terms. If d 1 by 2 and d minus 1 by 2, in both the cases we found out the value of S16. Okay. Okay students, copy it. Okay. Okay, we will move to the next sum now. Question, read it properly. A ladder has rungs 25 centimeter apart. The rungs decrease uniformly in length from 45 centimeter at the bottom to 25 centimeter at the top. Are you following now? If the top and the bottom rungs are 2.5 meter apart, what is the length of the wood required for the rungs? Okay, so downside I drawn the diagram so that I can able to explain to you. See here, the diagram you see here. So here, this is the ladder. In ladder, they told about the rungs. Rungs means what? These are the wooden pieces kept on this one. First one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In this way ladder, this in between wooden pieces are keeping no. This one we are calling as rungs. This one, this wooden piece, each step of the ladder. This one we are calling as rungs. These rungs, the length of this wooden piece, that is the length of the wooden piece means this one. This is the wooden piece. Its length is decreasing uniformly. Okay, length is decreasing how much? Uniformly. How much? How decreasing? Suppose this length is the length is decreasing uniformly. And once more repeat the question. A ladder has rungs 25 centimeter apart, and the rungs decrease uniformly in length, and bottom side length of the bottom rung is 45 centimeter and length of the top rung is 25 centimeter, and ladder has rungs 25 centimeter apart, means the distance between the ladder is given. Okay, distance between the ladder, that means that this one. So the first ladder is this one, and first rung is this one, second rung is this one. The distance between these two rungs, how much given? 25 centimeter. And the distance between this rung and this rung, distance between the rungs is given, not the length of the rungs. Distance between the rungs, properly you make it clear the sum. So here listen, this is first rung, bottom rung is this one, and the next rung is this one. The distance between these two rungs, how much given? 25 centimeter. That means distance from here to here, how much given? 25. And distance from this rung to this rung, how much given? 25. So that the distance between each rung is given as 25 centimeter apart. Are you got clear the points? Okay. So what you want to find out? You want to find out the length of the wooden piece required for making the rung, making the ladder. That means wooden piece. That is first wooden piece rung is this one. Its length plus length of this one plus length of this one plus length of this one. These all rungs total length you want to find out. That is the length of the wooden piece required for making the ladder. Clear? Side one not finding out. Only this rung's length. Clear? So now see here. So first of all you want to find out the how many rungs are there. So how many rungs are finding out? In your textbook already given as the hint. Distance between the bottom rung, and that is this one, and the top rung, this one, is given as 2.5 meter. That means what is 250 centimeter. Are you following clearly? The distance between the bottom rung, this one, and distance and the top rung, this one, is total how much given? 250 centimeter. But you knowing that distance between the consecutive rungs also you knowing how much? 25. Therefore you can find out the total number of rungs. 250 divided by 25 plus 1. That means how much coming? 11. So that your understanding, for your understanding only, I drawn these all rungs here. We can one time count and see here. See here. From here to here how much? 50 centimeter came. Again from here to here how much came? 50 centimeter came. So total 1 meter came now. And again 1.5 meter. And from here to here how much came? 2 meter came. And from here to here how much came? 2.5 meter came now. Now you count and see the how many rungs are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rungs are there. Okay. So including bottom and top getting, you want to add here plus 1. Okay. Once more listen. So how many rungs are how found out? The distance between bottom rung and top rung is given as 2.5 meter. Clear? And distance between the consecutive rungs how much given? 25 centimeter. And therefore number of rungs is equal to 250 centimeter divided by 25 plus 1. So total how many rungs are there? Total 11. You are now counted also. So that it is clear for you. Total number of rungs 11. Now what you want to find out? You want to find out the length of the total length of 11 rungs. That means you want to find out S11. So you have already two formulas. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is there. But here d not given. Okay. So this rung length you are knowing. Do you know the length of this rung? No. This length, this rung's length knowing? No. Okay. These rungs length you are not knowing. But bottom rung's length knowing and top rung's length knowing. Their meaning is that first term knowing, last term knowing. They are decreasing uniformly given. Decreasing uniformly. Okay, that is given already. Got clear now? So the first term how much given? 45. And the last term how much given? 25. Therefore, I written here clearly, we can go through the points. Length of the bottom rung, that is A, 45 centimeter given. Length of the top rung, that is AN, last term given 25. And this is already I explained. Okay, so number of rungs you found out. Therefore, the total length of the wood required for making the rung, making the ladder, total length of the wood required for making the ladder, Sn is equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term. This is enough because you are not knowing the value of d. So that this you can able to do. What is the formula for Sn? Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. N already you knowing, we found out now. What is the value of n? 11. Therefore, S11 is equal to 11 by 2 into a plus 45 plus 25. So, 11 by 2 into 45 plus 25, 70. Therefore, 11 into 35. Therefore, 325. Therefore, length of the wood required for the rungs. What is the total length for the rungs? 385 centimeter. Very simple now. Here one point only you want to know and how finding out. Okay, clear now? Okay, this type of sums are very important sums also. Now we will move to the fourth sum. Fourth sum, properly listen. Okay, you want to make it clear. So the question read you yourself. The houses of a row are numbered consecutively from 1 to 49. House numbers, you can see some colonies, the houses are continuous numbered. So same way, here the house numbers are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. up to 49 numbers. Now, show that there is a value of x such that the sum of the numbers of the houses preceding one house number is there. That house number they are given as x. One house number is there. That house number's previous house number sum adding and the succeeding house number sum adding, both will be same. Are you following clearly? So in the next page I written so that you will get a little more idea. Again once more read the question. The house of a row are numbered from 1 to 49. 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 49 house numbers. House number 1, house number 2, etc. etc. house number 49. There is one house number is there. That one house number's value they are given as x. What is the property of this x? This house numbers preceding house numbers sum adding. Sum adding means house number 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. House numbers adding and that succeeding house numbers adding, both will be same. So you in such a way you found the value of that house number. That means x. That house number they are given here x. Are you got clear? Okay. We will move to the next page. The house numbered is x is equal to the sum of the numbers houses following it. That only I already explained. The house numbers preceding it is equal to the house sum of the house numbers following it or succeeding it. Okay. So that I given here clear picture. You see here. The house number 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the house numbers. And here one house number is there. That house number is x. Its preceding house numbers is, these are the preceding house numbers. 1, 2, 3, etc. up to x minus 1 is the preceding house numbers. And the succeeding house numbers are given here. So you know knowing x how much coming. So after that we are given x plus 1, x plus 2, etc. 49. For example, here x 25 coming. What will be this one? 26, 27, etc. That will be the meaning. So here this is the question. One house number is x. That house numbers preceding house number sum adding and succeeding house number sum adding, both will be equal. So here see, sum of the house numbers preceding it is equal to the sum of the house numbers succeeding x. Are you got clear now, students? Any from this method of writing very clearly you can understand. Are you got clear here? Okay. This is one house number. I told you this. Suppose this house number x you are getting 30. So this what will be this one? 30 minus 1, that means 29th house. And what will be this one? 31st. This is 30 coming now. Then this will be 31, 32, 33, etc. That will be the meaning. So this x you want to find out. That is your question. So what is given? So preceding house numbers I am going to add here. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus etc. plus x minus 1. See here. Understood? Okay. And now succeeding also I am going to add here. See here. First house number is x plus 1. Second house number x plus 2 etc. 49. Okay. Clear? Now this one you see. You are already studied sum of n natural numbers. What is the formula you have studied? Sum of n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of n natural numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Here is continuous coming now. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 etc. x minus 1. Continuous coming now. So what is the formula? N into n plus 1 by n into n plus 1 by 2. So here sum of this much term, sum of n terms what we are writing as n. Same way sum of x minus terms what we will write as x minus 1. Clear? No? So sum of x minus 1 terms. So what we are written as x minus 1 is equal to. And now this one how writing, that you want to think. See here. 1 to 49. 1 to 49 what we are calling as 49. From S40 we want to know up to here only know. So you want to x plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus etc. 49 only you want to write now. So that this much only you want to write. From this much length we want to subtract up to here. Once you take as a line segment this one. So total length of the line segment is this much. If you want to find out the length of this much line segment, what you will take? This whole line segment minus this line segment. Yes or no? That only teacher had done here. So total 1 to 49. 1 to 49 what we are calling? S49 minus from 1 to x what we are writing? Sx. Clear? Sum of x terms. So what we will write? Sx. Okay? So now you see, you knowing the formula for Sn. What is the formula for Sn? N into n plus 1 by 2. So same way, in the place of n, what is the value of n here? X minus 1. N, x minus 1. N into n plus 1 by 2. What is n here? X minus 1 plus 1. Once more make it clear here. N, what is n here? N is x minus 1. N into n plus 1 by 2. Okay students, that is equal. Now S49 same method, right? N into n plus 1. 49 plus 1 how much coming? 50. N into n plus 1. 49 into 50 by 2 minus here Sx. So how it will come? X into x plus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. Same. Okay. So here all you can see 2 common now, 2 throughout cancel. So here third step only I cancelled here. And now here x minus 1. Now this minus 1 and plus 1 cancelling now, say x coming. So x minus 1 into x by 2. Okay. So 2 I full cancelled here. So here also I opened and written. And now here bracket open, s into x. X into x, what is coming? X square minus 1 into x minus x. This minus is touched the line, that is why not seeing. Minus x. And here 49 into 50 as it is. Here also this minus give inside, minus x square minus x. And here minus x, here minus x, so both will cancel. And this minus x square coming this side, so x square plus x square 2x square. is equal to 49 into 50. So that x square plus x square, how much will come? 2x square is equal to 49 into 50. So 2 cancel here. So what will get? 49 into 25. Take the square root on both the sides. So what will get? X is equal to plus or minus 49. What is coming? 7. 25 square root 5. So x is equal to plus or minus 35. You knowing what is x? X is a house number. House number never become minus. So I written here minus 35. Not possible. Then which is correct? X is equal to 35. So which is the house number? X is equal to 35. Then you add and see. So 1 to 35 you add. Then what will 1 to 34 you add. Then you add 36 to which one? 49 also. We can see the sum of the house numbers. We can see you will get correct. Same. So now free time is there. No, enough time is there for you. So this type of sums again repeatedly you can do, and you can verify also. Okay, clear? Copy it. Oh. Okay students, then we will see in the next class. One more sum is there. I will explain in the next class. Okay, bye.